It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
By the way, today's William Shatner Day. Yep. William's been doing our show for a long time now.
Yep.
I know.
He's always got something going on.
Always.
God, is he fucking productive, man.
What is he promoting?
Hardest working man in the show business. Is
Ponder the Mystery, a new CD. What is this, like spoken word stuff again?
I don't know. What is it? It's an album.
It's an album.
It's an album.
Oh, he's on it. It's
it's a prog rock concept album.
What?
I wasn't a big fan of the prog rock.
You didn't like prog rock?
Who are some of your big prog rock artists?
Yes.
Yes was a biggie, right?
Yes is.
What's
I think
prog rock?
Yes is involved with that. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, one of the Yes dudes is the producer on this. Billy Sherwood.
Oh.
The album features artists such as Rick Wakeman, George Duke, Robbie Krieger, Edgar Winter.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Steve Vai. Were you a big Steve Vai fan?
Not really.
What, he knew how to work his way around a fucking guitar, man.
He certainly could. People are coming up with King Crimson.
King Crimson. That's
Alan Parsons.
Alan Parsons, really?
Alan Parsons Project.
What's considered progressive rock?
It gets all like spacey and
very
shit.
trippy music.
They don't pay attention to time in
ELP.
general.
Oh, okay.
If it takes them 18 minutes to get their point across,
Right. So be it. Yeah.
It's so
who's
keeping track. Would Pink Floyd be in that category? A little prog rock?
I don't know. They're a little
weren't they
maybe
above prog rock?
Yeah.
Thick as a brick. Jethro Tull, prog rock?
Really? It doesn't make sense.
Well, the original version of one of their big hits was actually very long, and I can't remember the fucking song.
Rush isn't prog rock.
No. Look down for the Jethro Tull song. There's a song we all know. We've heard a million fucking times on the radio, but the actual album version's like 12 minutes long.
Thick as a brick?
Is it Thick as a Brick?
I don't know.
Is that what they're saying?
No, they're saying...
You ever hear Aqualung?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
We'll have to do that one, Jimmy, on the streets of New York.
Sitting on a park bench. They're not coming up with anything now.
Thick as a Brick is 22 and a half minutes.
There you go. That's the one that we've heard a million fucking times, but the actual version is 22 minutes? Off the album?
That's what it's saying in here. Part 1 is 22 and a half. Part 2 is 2057.
Come on. There's no reason for that. What are they?
God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what do you...
I may make you feel, but I can't make you think. Your sperm's in the gutter, your love's in the sink. So you ride yourselves over the fields, and you make all your animals deals, and your white men don't know how it feels. You're thick as a brick.
That roll. See, this is still the rock radio version.
God.
I want to hear when it starts getting all fucking trippy and
You still have 21 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, great.
A little shout out to Robert DeStassi, who was a huge Jethro Tull fan. I haven't forgotten about you, brother. We would go to his house, and when we weren't throwing rocks at the neighbor, who was a witch, we were convinced she was a witch, so we would throw rocks at her.
Sure.
She would get so mad. We'd go inside, and he would try to turn me on to Jethro Tull.
Oh.
And you know what? I like Jethro Tull. He went really deep. He was very obsessed with Jethro Tull.
Really?
Really obsessed. He had everything, man.
How does he stretch this song 20 minutes?
We're going to find out. We're not going to play the whole thing, but we'll hear the change. It's coming.
Sounds very Ren Fair.
This is still the
It's so far away.
this is still the album version.
Yeah.
I'm a bad dream that I just had.
A wandering minstrel.
Yeah.
And you shake your head.
It's pretty good.
You said it's a shame.
Little bells.
It's weird, but
Flute.
it's kind of enjoying.
Oh, now it's just going to do this for... Ding, ding, ding. Oh, fucking, I bet there's a lute in there. Sting on his lute.
I think I just made a huge mistake.
What happened?
Feeling really uncomfortable.
Oh,
Hi,
no.
sweetie.
I need a confessional.
Oh, no, what happened?
You know the Robert DeStassi story?
Yeah?
Throwing rocks at the neighbor. And
Yeah.
then we'd go inside and listen to the Jethro Tull records.
Yeah?
It was actually Craig Bench, and we would throw rocks at Robert DeStassi's mother. Because we performed this.
Oh, no! Wait a minute. His mother was the witch?
I just made a huge error. There was a time we thought, oh my God, I'm heating up. They were neighbors or very close to each other.
Uh-huh.
And Craig Bench, who I shouldn't say this. I'm not going to say what I was about to say. He was a bad boy. He was a bad boy. And
Unless it's murder, I'm sure the statute of limitations is up.
Craig Bench was a bad boy. And
Anything he did.
I knew the error in my ways, and I had to say goodbye to Craig Bench, even though I liked him. But he was into some shit. Even I knew at 12 years old he was into some shit.
Uh-oh, like Treefort Richard and Joey Buttlicker?
Well, we would go to the, above Washington Drive School. Probably not, but there were neighborhoods in there that they were building at the time.
Yeah.
And we did the famous thing that every kid would do. You go in and out of the developments while they're being built, which was cool. You get to just wander through these houses.
We would steal wood for tree forts.
Well, Craig Bench would break everything.
Oh.
I mean, everything. So it went from, wow, this is kind of fun to what the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
And we've been chased a few times. So I remember we'd be in his backyard, and we thought Robert DeStassi's mom was the witch, and we'd throw rocks at her while she would rake the leaves.
Now,
but then I blew off the Craig Bench because he scared me a bit, and then I became friends with Robert DeStassi. I fucked that whole thing.
Did you
up.
tell him that you used to throw rocks at his mother?
No, he just found out.
Oh, damn.
He just found out many years later.
Whoops.
Yeah, not good. I would just go over there, play basketball, and we'd go inside and listen to Jethro Tull records. That's all.
A bit of a faux pas.
Yeah, I fucked up. I had to confess that one. Here it is. This is where
I
it's
think we're
getting
getting a little crazy.
So far, I'm enjoying.
Whoops.
Yeah, not good. I would just go over there, play basketball, and we'd go inside and listen to Jethro Tull records. That's all.
A bit of a faux pas.
Yeah, I fucked up. I had to confess that one. Here it is. This is where it's getting
I think we're getting a little crazy.
So far, I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I like it. Okay, now I'm not. What's this?
This sounds like fucking the background music in Clockwork Orange when he was watching the movies.
Yes. Oh, where's it going now?
Wow, I stopped liking it.
Wouldn't this be a new song?
This isn't Thick as a Brick anymore.
This is a new song. What are you doing? I would love to know the story behind this song where someone said, look, no, we're going to do the beginning and the end, and you got a hit song here. Because it was a hit.
It's like a Spinal Tap fucking song.
What year is this? Like
The Pipes of Pan.
This is early 70s, right?
Are they still together or no?
They might have even started in the late 60s, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Tony Iommi played with them.
I don't know my Jethro Tull knowledge, but definitely in
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he left Sabbath to play with them.
67 they started? Is that true? Wow.
Jethro Tull. Meh.
Want to do Jethro Tull Day?
Just let this play the whole fucking time. Come back, it'll still be going. Just go grab a bite, you'll still be hearing that one. This isn't Thick as a Brick anymore. And he's standing up there playing his dumb flute.
The painter casting shadows on the wall.
That's
This has.
The sun plays on the infantry returning from the sea. The doer and the thinker.
How easy to write this song. You just like,
As the failing light illuminates
just gotta write about like oldie stuff.
I like it.
I like this. Fuck.
a bonfire burning, the kettle almost boiling.
Nick in Ohio says this record is one continued song. It tells a story.
Of course it does. It's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
The hand gets cut off. The cock gets cut off. The dragons fly and bite you.
See, it's easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
While the soldier sheaths his sword, and the youngest
Reminds me when I played EverQuest. Sounds very EverQuesty.
Are you leveling up?
I haven't leveled up in years.
Wait, is this the radio version or no? Oh,
no.
you haven't heard this part?
No, man.
No.
The radio version is really short. I think it's a little over 3 minutes. That's it. It's quick.
Yeah. Jesus.
Someone in his organization or the record labels understood the brilliance of this song and said, no, look, man, I know you're doing a fucking story song here.
Yeah,
But
we
you
get
got
it.
3.5 minutes of fucking pure gold that we're going to throw on the radio.
You need a hit, you fucker.
right.
You're not going to get it with this.
If you have the hit, then you can play the flute all you want. Do you understand,
Do you
sir?
think there were some groovy
Ian?
FM stations, though? We're going to track through the
Of
entire
course.
album.
Of course.
So tune in this morning.
This Sunday.
Yes, as we track through the entire Jethro Tull fucking long as shit album.
Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings was the place for all that shit.
Yeah, Sunday morning.
Do you remember your favorite rock station, wherever the fuck it would be, and you're coming home all hungover or whatever the fuck, you're up early on a Sunday and you have no business being up, but you're like, all right, I'm going to turn on my fucking rock station.
Yeah.
And they always had this horse shit
Some
on.
type of fucking
Because they were
prog
burying
rock
it.
shit.
They always were burying it, and you just wanted to hear hits.
E-Rock?
Some rock stations on Sunday morning would do the acoustic versions of songs that they play in their rotation.
Sunday mornings.
I don't mind a good acoustic song.
Yeah, me neither, man. I like it.
Listen to this now. Just a guitar flute solo.
Right now, Ratso Rizzo is stealing bologna in his pocket in the party.
All right. And this just goes on and on. How much time is left?
13:45.
We're not even
No
halfway.
way.
It's not even
And this is
half
only part
over.
one, right?
Part one.
This is part one.
Come on. No.
Drums are good, nice.
You could just
Crisp.
put this on at
We
a
could ride
party,
this to
man.
Shatner.
We could. Oh, boy, would they be mad.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with this? You want to go to the end to see how part one ends, at least? Do they go back to that thick as a
I'm
brick
sure
stuff?
they go back to thick as a brick.
Go to the end, the last, minute. Oh, wait.
Stonehenge, where the demons dwell, where the banshees live, and they do live well. Stonehenge. Spinal Tap is old. Same shit. Stonehenge was a complete goof on fucking Jethro Tull.
All those bands, sure.
Yeah, they like there were a few songs that absolutely were goofs on bands, and
I like Jethro Tull a lot.
oh, it's this guy.
Oh, boy.
I have a peanut allergy.
Bob in Connecticut. Bob, we're going to move on from Jethro Tull, but I hear you got something.
I got Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, Thick as a Brick, some other concept albums. Those are the things you listen to when you were tripping in college.
Yeah, to be tripping face.
I had no idea that this was one of those trippy records. No clue.
I didn't either.
It's a good one. It's 45 minutes straight if you got the CD. You don't even got to flip the album over.
I remember I went to the neighbor's house once, the Omens. That was the last name.
Did you throw rocks at the witch?
No, I didn't throw rocks at the witch.
Did the maid hang herself off the balcony?
Yes, I was hanging out with little Damien. Yeah, the Omens lived next door, and they were kind of
the actual
mysterious.
Omens?
Yes, their last name was Omen.
When the movie was out?
Omen. Yeah. pretty much.
Holy fuck.
Last name was Omen.
Jesus.
And they put on the Beatles' The White Album.
Right.
And we used to go in this room that was like kind of the attic room and smoke marijuana. And it was kind of creepy.
You were ahead of your time.
It was that first fucking feeling of getting buzzed. No, I was about 17 at the time.
Number 9.
Yeah, and then you did number 9, number 9,
Bob.
with all those sounds and
weird.
backwards shit.
I'm naked.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'd get all paranoid and have to fucking run into my bed in the fetal position. It's like I thought I was in a submarine when I watched Grey Lady Down.
Oh, you poor
Terrible.
kid.
Got so
All
scared.
right, thanks, Bob.
He did?
Yeah.
Why'd you think you were in a submarine?
Well, I was watching that movie with Charlton Heston and David Carradine, Grey Lady Down. and it was about a submarine, and the submarine kind of sunk to the bottom, and they got to rescue the people. So I was smoking weed, and I watched it, and I got so into it because I was high that I started feeling like claustrophobic and everything. I started imagining what it would be like if, oh my God, they're in a submarine, they're at the bottom of the ocean, and I had to go to bed. I had to just go into my bed and curl up and be like, okay, it's okay. I had to talk myself down.
You want more info on Ian Anderson? How much time we got left?
Ian Anderson.
10.5.
God, can we do this? I mean, we're talking over, which is cool, right?
Sure.
Let's say hi to Art. Art.
Hey, guys, Ian Anderson is a multi-millionaire because he's a salmon and trout farmer, too. He made most of his money, actually more money, doing trout and salmon farming in Scotland.
Is this a fun fact?
It is a fun fact.
I think it's a fun fact.
Minus the fun part.
Yes, no fun.
Why would he decide to, like, raise salmon?
I like how that sounded. It's a question, and then it was like a game show. The music's so.
Write your answer down.
Let's say why.
No, Art left us. He leaves us with that shitty fact and then leaves us hanging.
Yeah.
All right.
9.5.
No, we're not going to make it, E-Rock.
I'll enjoy this.
We're running out of Ian Anderson info.
Want me to jump to the
End.
the last couple minutes?
No. Last, like, 30 seconds.
30 seconds? All right, hang on.
I want to...
Like when Nigel Tufnell from Spinal Tap played his guitar with a violin. He picked up a violin, just started playing his guitar with the violin.
What a great movie.
It was so ridiculous.
They could have easily made a second movie.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They easily could have, though. There was so much more to goof on.
Yeah, I don't know. That first one's solid.
It's amazing.
So good. And we're playing the Enormo Dome. I don't even know.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Nope.
Tan.
You want more Ian Anderson fun facts?
Are there any more?
Yes, there's a good one coming in. Paul in D.C.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What's up, Paul?
The lead actor from Walking Dead, I can't think of his name, but he's married.
Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah, he's married to his daughter.
Married to Ian Anderson's daughter.
Well, let's look at what
How
she
about
looks
that?
like. Let's take a look at Ian Anderson's daughter.
Fun fact.
It's a great fun fact.
Right, how long is he going to do this?
I got another fun fact.
The Echoplex.
I got another fun fact coming in.
Yeah.
As we look up Ian Anderson's daughter, there's no way this is true, but I'll go with it. Jeff on Long Island. Jeff.
Jeffy.
Fun fact?
Yeah, I've heard that his drummer went through a sex change operation.
Oh, no.
No way.
Come on.
Are you fucking with us?
No.
All right, I'm going to look it up. Thank you, sir.
Is that Rick's wife?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right.
a little frumpy.
What are you going to do? Let's look up the drummer.
You're very English.
Jethro Tull's drummer. Sex change. I got to know if this is true.
Come on.
How can he play the drums with those boobs in the way?
Right?
Tits.
The big titties.
Anything?
D. Palmer. All right. Okay.
Gender transition in 2003. Jet Palmer
He did it late in life.
came out as a transsexual and intersex.
This is something we've talked about so many times. If you have those feelings inside, do it when you're young so you can enjoy your fucking young female body.
That wasn't looked at well probably in the 60s, though. They probably couldn't do much with it.
These guys that want to like turn into old ladies, I don't understand that. What do you do when you're young?
Why, yeah, once you reach a certain age, it's over, Johnny.
Is there pictures, Sam?
Sure.
Well, I always felt I was a woman living in a man's body. So I decided it was time to bring out my feminine side. Oh, my God. Look at the picture. Oh, no, this poor bastard was very confused.
She's delightful.
Wow.
Look, we're supposed... I mean, I guess I understand, but I don't know. But we're not allowed to laugh at that?
Why
would you turn yourself into an old lady?
'cause I'm sick of my prick. Dun, 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 dun. No?
That's the same guy?
Wow.
Did they allow him to continue with the band? I saw an end date for Jethro Tull, 2012.
Yeah.
So what, did they finally retire in 2012?
That was it?
I don't know. I saw it on their page. Is he still in the band, or she, or?
That would be really odd. It's like, oh, and here's our fucking drummer.
And they all flirt with her and pinch her ass. Come on, Cookie.
You think she now demands her own locker room and all that? Locker room, fucking dressing room?
I'm a lady.
You know,
I can't be hanging out with the guys all naked. That is a man.
You don't think she's attractive?
No, God, that's terrible.
On the Opie and Anthony show, we have tolerance, but we also have a sense of humor that needs to get out.
That's
she looks ridiculous.
Totally ridiculous.
Want another fun fact about Ian Anderson?
All right.
Of course, Jethro Tull. Greg, what's up?
Yeah, Ian Anderson is un-American. He once said that Americans are fat, lazy, stupid, and arrogant.
All right.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Point.
Where's the problem?
Point taken.
I think he described us perfectly. Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, Craig.
Is this still thick as a brick?
Yeah.
Part 2?
Part 2?
No, this is still part 1.
Oh.
I kept this going when I jumped to the end.
I thought
But there's
this.
4.5 left on the original.
Holy shit. Yeah.
I'm trying to buy this, but my fucking cunt iTunes isn't opening.
Oh, no.
On the phone. I want to get this.
Missing out on some.
You want to check this out, Jimmy?
Yeah, but I just can't. My iTunes is on the phone stinks.
Damn.
You want me to start up part 2?
No, you let part 1 finish. Fucking pecker licker.
This is not thick as a brick.
But it's cool. I don't mind it.
It's a bunch of different songs without that fucking thing and that separates the songs. All right. I think I've had it with Jethro Tull.
He's a nice voice, though.
Quite frankly. Yeah, it's very Ian Anderson-ish.
The drummer sex change. Who knew?
That's really odd.
Man.
That really is odd.
It's rough.
All right. Not bad. If we're going to talk about music, though, I would like to bring up
after the break?
The new song. Oh, we're going to take a little break.
We should, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I got to
Okay.
hear that. I got to actually see the video.
Yeah.
And hear it.
We absolutely got a nice little song for everybody after the break.
New song.
We also have William Shatner.
Oh, yeah. Bill
And I
Shatner.
think we might be able to squeeze in a little Jocktober today.
Yes, we need to do that.
Got anything special today, Sam Roberts?
Yes, I do.
Don't give me a read because I'm going to fucking hit the can.
I wanted to make up. We had no Jocktober yesterday, so I wanted to make sure today's counted.
Yeah, it has to.
Is it a strong one?
I think so.
What city are we going to? Oh, we don't want to say.
Don't want to say.
No.
What country?
We don't want them to be on to us.
Country. Is it Canada?
Don't
Local?
wanna say.
Sort of local to us?
Mexico?
Local-ish.
East Coast-ish?
East Coast-ish, I'll say. Yes.
All right, that's good enough.
Same time zone.
That's all you need.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony. All right, well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, @Opie Radio, @Anthony Cumia, and @Jim Norton.